I'm going to start recording video.
Hey
So now we
guys,
got the
welcome
video
to the
in.
Wampa
Okay.
Cave.
Welcome to
Off
the
to a
Wampa Cave.
fantastic start,
We
gentlemen.
don't need to intro again because what we'll do is we'll put the audio
Pop the
in.
logo in there.
Yo, what I am going to say is I did put the logos up before I started recording here. So that's good. We got everybody here, Rebel Cause, StarBQ, San Diego Sabers, Brick City Blockade, Water Street Rescue Mission, and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers like
Dude,
Quinn, Sammy, Martin up in this
Quinn.
bitch.
Come say
Hey,
hi.
Quinn. Say hi.
Hello.
That was good. That was a good
Quinn
hi.
of Rebel Cause.
So what I'd
Very
like,
nice.
We got
what I'd
Nick
like to
over
do-
here.
what I'd like to do here is we'd start with the drinks again. Robin's drinking a Guinness. Okay, Brick City Blockade both are holding it down with the Guinness over here. James Brown and Robin. And Kaden, what are you drinking, brother?
I'm drinking a Heineken.
Really? You usually drink the Yingling, don't you?
I do, man, but I don't know. I've just been on a Heineken thing
You
recently.
just felt like a little Heine today?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's delicious, actually.
Good.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm glad you're liking the Heine.
Thank you for the commentary. Can we cut his
Yeah, no
mic?
worries. No? No.
I could, but I'm not gonna. Bede, what are you drinking, brother?
I got a belly full of Jameson and some Bud Light.
Jameson, the classic Bede classic. And I've got myself
Really?
a classic Fode classic here, the Budweiser Standard. Had a couple shots at the Cuervo, and of course, Mr. Kirk from
Can we talk about
SanDiegoSabers.net.
Can we talk about standards?
Yeah, Budweiser's the standard.
It's a standard.
It's the standard.
low one.
It's something, all right.
What are you drinking right now?
Anyway, so
So
I already. Hey,
What are you drinking down there?
I already tapped him out one keg, so I killed the Sam
that's
Adams winner.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve
Yeah.
Kirk of SanDiegoSabers.net, not .com, has cleared out the keg of Sam Adams lager.
The winner lager.
Okay, it was the bottom of the cake.
I should change my accent a lager. Is that better? Is that better?
Lager, son.
Was that
It's the Lager kid.
lager? Yeah.
We don't friggin' differentiate.
So now our wonderful bartender Sam, shout out to Sam, right?
Sam is the man.
He is
Sam
totally
tapping out
taking
that
care
Sam
of us.
Adams.
Yes.
Yeah.
You tapped the keg.
I tapped the keg, and now I'm on a Youngling Premium.
A Youngling Premium. That sounds illegal.
It does, but that's how you pronounce it, right? I'm not from the East Coast.
You're drinking the Yingling Premium?
Is that how you call it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good. I like that.
I'm killing a Youngling right now.
A Youngling.
You are.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
You're killing a Youngling.
It's all a vision of Anakin.
I mean, just hey, cheers to that.
Has anybody else eaten today?
I love this soup. My face feels like it's on fire. I'm gonna go take it off.
That
All right, fair
that
enough.
Chipotle set of boneless wings was bomb. We have the wing challenge coming up later. Kaden, how many tiers of wing challenge do we have later?
There are 5 tiers of hotness for the wing challenge, and I will say 4 of them are homemade sauces. 3 of which I made, 1 of which my friend Kyle Schmidt made, and then 1 I actually purchased from Robberitos here in Lancaster.
You purchased
and
it.
I did purchase that last
That sounds
one.
like cheating.
It's not cheating.
You purchased it.
So what?
You're sure? My face is here.
I bought 1. I made 4.
It's
Leave me
not so
alone.
much cheating as it is Game Genie.
You're just gaming the system.
You gotta rep
Now
Lancaster,
that I
man.
appreciate.
Robberitos has some great.
Yeah,
options.
you just plug the standard sauce into the top
Whatever.
of the cartridge. You know what I mean? And you just
It's good. And let me tell you,
Before you-
they
I don't know
are
what that was.
hot. Actually, do you guys still have wings? No.
no, I crushed
I was
that
gonna
shit.
say, during the wing challenge, are you guys gonna be trying some of the hot wings?
I mean, I'm personally planning on not being able to speak later, so
Perfect.
like I'm
So,
just planning on my
who-
tongue just being.
Who here likes hot wings? All right, so we got 2 for the wing challenge, 3 for the wing challenge. Who else? You got to do it. Do it. Anybody else? 2 here, 3 here
we'll
so
get
far.
some more
3 here
people.
so far. We'll get there.
We got time.
So
Jesse,
this
hey,
room
buddy.
is a little bit light in population.
How are
I'm
you,
sure
man?
it'll get heavier as we go. But we do have Mad Heads up in the other room here at Brewskins. And a portion of all proceeds go out to Water Street. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which is super cool. What else we got going on? Brick City, what you guys got going on recently?
You know, everything has been really, I just have to say, this last week at Brick City has been absolutely fantastic. Our work with Stairway to Heaven Comics, which is located in Newington, New Hampshire, has been absolutely wonderful. I delivered 250 plus stocking stuffers and gifts
Whoa.
to a local homeless shelter the other night, thanks to the people on the Seacoast. It was a
Super nice.
great operation. And then, of course, our Starlight Children's Foundation stuff. You know, you guys see it all the time. The Star Wars Friendom sees it all the time. It's all that great unity is community work that we're doing. And again, it's not possible without this kind of team here. It's not possible without the Friendom. It's not possible without all these podcasts who come together, share out, and do all these great stuff. So that's what's good over at Brick City. We're just doing what we do, sharing out and showing the love to everybody around us.
I love that. And who
Cheers
did you
to
bring
that.
out from Brick City today? I mean, I mentioned it already, but let's go into a just enough detail that nobody's scared off by the whole situation.
Right. So no. We got Mr. James Brown, of course, who's out here representing both Rebel Cause, the entire crew. I mean, James is out here doing what he does best, showing out his voice.
He's an excellent hype man.
Giving his New England. Well, I love the New Englandisms, as I call them, where he just goes into his full mode and he's just like, bringing that little slice of what we got up north, bringing it down here, and that's wonderful. And of course, I dragged myself out to this because I love hanging out with my brothers and I love talking Star Wars and doing everything that's wonderful down here. So
you and Steve drove and flew respectively about the same amount of time to get here,
Yeah,
correct? So
essentially.
Steve, tell us
Yeah.
why the fuck you decided that was a good idea.
Well, it's really just a mileage run for me to get points.
Damn, that's cold.
I'm kidding.
Steve.
I'm kidding.
No, I feel like there was
I
a
love you
little
guys.
nugget of truth to that.
Well, if I can get points, it's all the much better, and I always get my points. But I look for any excuse to come out to the East Coast where I can wear a scarf. I'm from San Diego. You know how often I get to wear a scarf?
This is the
Never.
first scarf I've ever
This
owned
is
in my whole life.
fantastic.
I mean, he's got a point there.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Scarf
scarf.
is key.
So can I jump in real quick and say we are actually premiering the Rebel Cause comic book today for the first time to the public. So everybody, please feel free to pick up a copy. There will be more coming.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Kaden, tell us about that comic book. How many pages is it? What's it sort of about? Give it to me.
So, the Rebel Cause comic book right here, as seen on video, now that it's on,
He's
is
very
basically
sexy.
just a little 2-page
It
comic
looks
book
super good.
that tells the story of a group of rebels that are loosely based off of, that's clearly me and Quinn.
That's
and
clearly
Tori
you,
and
dude.
everybody else in
Yo,
Nick.
Kaden, hold it up to this little camera right here, bro.
There we
So
go.
there it is. And it works as not only a story, but also a business card because all of our information's on the back as well. So I wanted to have a great little story for kids, adults, whoever, to pick up and be able to read. That was just something fun. And basically, it's this group of rebels stealing these boxes from an Imperial base, and they take it to the planet Sardalank, which is just an anagram of Lancaster. And they drop it off to what is clearly the Water Street Rescue Mission there in the corner. You can see that or not. But yeah. So pretty excited. Big thank you to Marcus Hall for doing the illustrations for us.
Marcus
fantastic.
Hall. Is he local?
He is local, yes, and he is a 501st member.
Oh, that's cool. Which garrison? Is that
Garrison
Karita?
Karita.
Garrison Karita is...
Garrison Karita.
Garrison Karita is the whole tri-state area, correct?
Karita.
Crickets.
Let's get Mike and Marty up here real quick, and Zoe,
Rick and
and
Morty.
Jared.
Are they allowed? Let's just be fair. Are they allowed?
Oh God. Did Mike Moore not even bring his mustache?
Poor Mike Moriarty.
It's a beautiful
So,
mustache.
We love you, Mike Moriarty. We wish you were
Coming
here.
up, we were talking about Garrison Karita, so I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do.
Oh, I'm Mike Hinton, and I'm a stormtrooper, and I also do. Is it hearing me?
yes,
I-
it's hearing you for
And I
sure.
also do Karita Cast, which is unofficial. And then my daughter here, she's been trooping with the 501st, 11
Wow.
years. So, and I've been doing it almost 12. So is that all?
How long has the 501st been around total?
20 or 25? I'll probably lose my card if I forget, but it's at least 20. But we just had
Yeah.
some kind of anniversary.
That's good.
There you go, 97.
97. Okay.
So
Okay.
And Karita's right, and Karita is I think we're going on 15. So
That's sick. And which areas is Karita specifically?
We're just Eastern PA, so that's Karita.
Didn't you guys used to be Delaware as well?
We used to be Delaware,
but now we
all
have
of
First
PA and
State
West Virginia.
Garrison.
So we have First State, which is an awesome group of guys, and we used to have West Virginia, which
Okay.
is Corellia, and we have Star Killer, which is the western part.
Oh,
so,
that's super cool.
So the whole, it sounds weird out not being in a group, but there's a whole charter on how to, like, when you get so many people, it
Right.
breaks off into a new garrison, just so you stay more control, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, I
divide and conquer, so to speak.
Right. I mean, I like it when it's kind of by the state, just because it's easier geographically. If someone says to me, "What group should I join?" and it's like down the middle of the state, I'm terrible with middle Pennsylvania geography. But like the first state, Delaware, and I work in Maryland, so I troop with a lot of old Maryland guys. And those that are from Delaware, that like that part of Maryland is almost like West Delaware.
Yes. It really is. Yeah, it really is.
And I just want to say, Miss Zoe Hinton is actually our Rebel Cause trivia champion, reigning supreme. She's won at like every event they've come to.
Is that true?
Every event. You haven't lost a single.
I lost one to Jonas Comro.
To Jonas, that's right, that one time.
And she remembers it.
Out of like the 4 you guys have come to.
I've won.
So we don't get invited
Won
back.
3 of them. Yeah, exactly. No, she has we have a gold clone trooper helmet, and her signature's the only one on it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Zoe has a
Okay.
podcast she's been doing. They're working on their 4th year now. So this is her 4th
Which
year.
that's with Lizzie
Lizzie Perales.
of the Rogue Rebels. Everybody know who the Rogue Rebels are? Of course.
No.
They're the first family that. Well, why don't you tell us?
Yeah,
You know a
they're
little bit better
the
than
Rogue Rebels are the first family that ever did a Star Wars Rebels costume. They did it together. Their dad, Sal, is Kanan. Their
He
mom.
was the Quinlan Voss in that fan film.
He
thing.
is an amazing villain boss. And their mom, Liz, is Hera. Lizzie is Sabine, and the brother Axel is Ezra. And
They've been all over the celebration stages. Last year they were with Filoni for it, right? Or 2 years ago?
Yeah, they're always on call from Filoni because they live out in SoCal.
Yeah.
And there's our Star Wars story video about them.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay.
They were the first ones that did the Star Wars story for Lucasfilm.
They were
Their
the
last
first.
episode, but they were in the.
They were in the trailer, but
Yeah, yeah.
Anytime you see that Netflix Star Wars thing, that phony one,
Yeah.
the boss fighting Darth Maul,
Right.
That's Sal. That's Lizzie's dad.
Yeah. He's Quinlan in that, and then you'll know who it as soon as you see them. You'll be like, oh yeah, duh, that sounds. Everybody's seen them.
And
That's
Zoe's
pretty cool.
only her co-host is Lizzie. They've only seen each other in person twice. Celebration, they met. They had been doing their podcast for over a year.
yeah.
Over a year.
Over a
and
year.
They got to do it at Celebration, and then this summer, as a parent, I drove around to California, and they did another together podcast.
That's pretty cool.
Which is something that we all totally get, meeting and making friends through podcasts. Like, this is the only second time I've ever seen Steve, so
True story.
Yeah.
We met you because of Zoe's
Because of,
podcast.
yeah, exactly.
It was hanging up in the comic store.
Nice.
And can we talk about Zoe's awesome phone case, by the way?
Oh yeah, it's Lorna Cause, the artist. It wasn't me. I can't draw.
Sabine with the dark saber. Awesome. Thank you, folks.
Yeah, hey, this is
We
wonderful.
need to get
Glad
you up
to
here
be
to
back.
Thank you.
plug all the great
Buy
stuff.
some wings, they'll go back to Water
They
Street.
can.
We're vegan.
Because
We have to
they're
get some
vegan.
tofu
Yes,
wings.
we're
We come
vegan.
down to
Tofu wings are available, aren't they?
we come down to Homegrown and get some
Oh,
good
okay,
vegan
okay.
food.
And fruit.
Because
Trying
you
to
got
think, you guys can have French fries.
As long as they're not cooked
not
in
anymore,
beef
but
oil.
we drive down to Homegrown sometime to get some good vegan.
As long as they're not cooked in like beef oil or something, which most places don't do anymore anyway. So
So, do you like hot food?
yeah, in general.
You gonna do the wing challenge then with French fries? We can rule that off.
There you go. French
I don't
fries.
know.
We will gladly try.
I don't know.
You do peanut oil, right?
Thank you. Where can everybody find Star Wars Geek Girl and CreatyCast?
You can find Star Wars Geek Girl on iTunes, SoundCloud. Is the Star Wars podcast app still a thing?
Yeah, Star Wars podcast
Yeah.
app.
All right, on the Android, there's Star Wars podcast app that we're on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And CreatyCast, just look on iTunes, but I'd prefer you listen to Rebel Chatter and Star Wars Geek Girl.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
man.
your
Thank you, guys.
The StarBQ.
So when, just out of curiosity, are we doing the holiday special tonight?
We are starting the holiday special in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Stir, stir, stir. Whip, whip,
4
whip.
minutes.
Damn it.
James!
Wow.
I'm fat and I take up space.
Click it. Click it.
Fat and
Come
I
on,
think
dog.
it's-
You're fucking all up.
Yo, James, you're killing me with that light, dude.
I'm epileptic, dude.
You are a production
playing.
There you go.
nightmare.
All right.
My
Back in
shoulder
business.
is broad shoulders.
I'll say.
No laughing.
They're laughing because they know I'm just fat. I'm James. Really?
We're not laughing
I'm really
at
glad
you.
you
We're
said it
laughing
because
near
actually
you.
named James Brown.
All right. So where do we go from here?
Cheers.
Well, Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
X-Wings.
Actually, I do have.
X-Miss.
Bye.
Nostrovia. Yo, I do have an idea, okay?
That's
We do
never
Favies
good.
Navies here on StarBQ, and
Oh,
I'd like to
shit.
do that tonight. I'd like to do Favies Navies Star Wars Christmas gifts you've ever gotten.
Absolutely.
Now, of course, we're gonna have like 1,800 honorable mentions, and we're gonna have tons and tons of stuff where we're like, oh, I remember loving this, and I remember loving that. But let's try and keep it as best we can to one, and we can sort of honorable mention as it comes up.
I know mine right off the bat.
Then why don't you take it right away? Favies Navies Star Wars Christmas gifts.
This right here, my Ultra Saber. This is my
Oh.
very first one.
Okay.
I got it last year, actually. And I mean, that's hard to say what my favorite Star Wars present is because obviously every Christmas it's
There's
just
been so many.
a plethora of Star Wars stuff. But I actually got it early because my lovely fiance felt bad because I was all hurt and shit. I had broke my ankle last year. And
All hurt and
just
shit, though.
having an Ultra Saber while also having like a lot of Percocet from a broken ankle is just a great combination of stuff. So yeah. So that's it.
Hard to argue with that.
So what's
It really
your
is.
what's your navies then?
My navies.
Like, it's hard to pick. Like, oh, I didn't like this Christmas gift. But let's just say like the least. Like maybe it just wasn't. that
Somebody
impressive.
got me like a Star Wars like kids cup the one time, like one of the ones with the little snack compartment in the top. I was like, this is weird. It's clearly for a child, but all right.
I may have to run back to Walmart now.
Pete, are you ready for this?
Whatever. I'll take two.
No, I'm going last.
All right, let's pass it
Good.
on to Mr. Kirk.
Hey, what's up?
Favies Navy Star Wars Xmas giftature.
Favies would be any Star Wars Christmas ornament.
Oh.
Any.
Now here's a question for you, because my wife and I, like, whenever I put a Star Wars Christmas ornament on the tree, she's
Yeah.
got to ask, like, well, is there any Christmas involved? And chances are, no. Chances are it's just a Star Wars character with an ornament loop.
So let me re-up this one level.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going for.
My Santa Yoda.
Uh-huh.
Santa Yoda.
that-
We got a
Rocks the
Santa Vader and a
mantelpiece.
Santa Yoda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. That's
yes. So then navies.
it. Navies?
Yeah.
I would actually say, and I know some people will at me over this, but bad Star Wars socks.
Aren't all Star Wars socks bad?
Yeah.
James Brown got an Advent Star Wars sock calendar.
Oh, it's glorious.
You're glorious.
An Advent
literally 12
Star
days
Wars
Xmas.
sock.
with bad Star Wars socks.
One for
12
every
days
day.
of Christmas
Bad
with
Star Wars
socks.
socks.
Right, but they're all Star Wars socks. Some people have sweat socks. I have fat socks.
Are there any good ones in that
Yeah,
mix?
dude, I got Boba Fett. Hold on.
Why don't you come talk
Yeah,
to the
come on
microphone,
on.
bud?
Come on. Why don't you
We
sit
have to
next to
hear you.
Kaden?
To tell you about this thing, I'll come over there in a second, but I got this Advent calendar. It's 12 days of Star Wars socks. So my birthday, it's perfect, is on December 12th. So I got it for my birthday. Opened up the first one that day. That day I had a new pair of brand new yellow glorious C-3PO socks, right? It was wonderful. All right. Every day after that, I
Loving
now
it.
have Ewok socks. Got Wicket all over them. I got Chewy socks.
You got Wicked or Wicket?
Wicket, wicket, buddy. What the fuck are you talking about there, kid? What you know about clamming? Nothing. You hunt pork with a spear still. Goddamn, sit out back with that 22 bolt action on shoots, pick them up one by one. You got a whole Thanksgiving feast right there, kid.
Sure.
Right? All right.
Why?
But no, man, I got like everything. R2D2. I got some like I said, some people have sweat socks. I have fat socks. It's great. And I still got like 4 more pairs to go. So I'm excited for when I get home late tomorrow night to open up another pair. I think right now they say "May the Force be with you" on them.
That's beautiful. So James Brown loves any Star Wars socks. Steve Kirk hates bad Star Wars socks.
I think that's fair.
So then, Beat, are you ready?
Yeah, I can go.
It's your turn,
There
B.
they are.
Hit it.
There they
All
are.
right.
Yeah,
Light
show
it
'em
up.
One more time.
Light it up.
What's it?
One more time. Show them off. There we go.
I'm wearing Star Wars socks too. I'll get
Watch
those
that
later.
table,
Don't
dog.
knock over the table again today.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
that'll be the second time today.
Goddamn Vader's candy cane.
The James Brown strikes back.
The first time that happened.
So, Beat, Favy's Navy Star Wars Christmas gifts. Or
So
Hanukkah gifts. Hanukkah.
I'm gonna do navies
Ramadan.
first. Not to kind of stick to the sock thing, but I feel like it's in the same category. I got a Kylo Ren tie that, I'm never gonna wear it.
You got a Kylo Ren tie?
Yeah.
In other words, let me just wear this thing in admiration of somebody who kills his dad.
Yeah,
Tries
Yeah.
to kill his mom.
it's
Yes.
Christmas.
Tries to kill his mom.
Patricide. You could have worn it today
I coulda.
and gotten
but
away with it.
Then I'd have to wear a collar.
No, wear it with your T-shirt.
No,
Yeah.
that's not my style.
That's James Brown style.
What is?
A tie without a collar.
Does anybody else in the room have a favorite Star Wars Christmas present they've ever gotten that they want to talk about? Anybody? Not you, James.
You've said enough.
Let me go then. My
Well, I never
favies.
got to do
I'm
my
sorry.
favy.
I thought you did.
Oh yeah, let
That
him
was
do
your
his Favy.
Navy's?
That was his
Yeah.
Navy.
I wasn't paying enough
Kylo Ren.
attention.
Yeah, he started Navy.
Hashtag Budweiser. Hashtag I'm American.
So it might not be my favorite necessarily that I've gotten, but it's probably at the time the one I've gotten the most enjoyment out of. Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can see that.
that's fair.
Yeah, I like that
I was off
answer.
from school. I had like, a week and a half to just sit there and plow through that game.
PlayStation
It was-
2 for
it was
anybody who's
baller.
unaffiliated. Now, here's a question.
What are you looking at me in that tone of voice for?
Were you in the credits for that game?
Not that one.
Oh.
It's a fair question. I'm in credits for certain things.
So, my
Any Star
favies
Wars
then-
games at all?
No.
So my favies, and I'm just gonna go right for it. The Micro Machines Millennium Falcon
Yeah, dude. I still have one.
from like '97.
This is your favies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so cool. Came with a Y-wing, like the Millennium Falcon opened up, just
It was like a case.
yeah, and you could like
Yeah.
rotate like all your smaller ships in the hangar of the Millennium Falcon, which who the fuck knew they had a hangar in the Millennium Falcon? They didn't, but the Micro Machines did.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And I remember I got pneumonia that same day, Christmas Day. Open up my Millennium Falcon, 5 seconds later, pneumonia. So
Did it give you pneumonia? Maybe.
I never thought about it. Kind of.
Somebody poisoned your
Let's
Falcon.
not think about it
Anyway, so
There's your
I ended
favies.
up like passing out with my Millennium Falcon all cuddled up in my arms.
Aww.
And like snot and shit just falling all down the Millennium Falcon while I was getting at it.
How old were you?
10 or so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But then navies, I'm actually going to go right on top and say that was also my navies because I couldn't enjoy my goddamn Millennium Falcon that day.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm looking at this Y-wing in the hangar of my Millennium Falcon. I'm looking at Minox on the hull. I'm looking at Chewbacca with a breath mask, and I'm like, I don't fucking give a shit. I need a breath mask right now. I'm fucking having pneumonia. So I just said,
Speaking of Chewie's tits,
done.
Star Wars Holiday Special's playing,
Oh my.
and Mala is creeping me out.
yeah. So let me
With all the
ask a
glory
question.
shots.
That's
Not
a
as
serious
much
question.
as Lumpy.
Oh, serious.
creeps
Is
me
this
out.
holiday special related?
Yeah,
Yeah, holiday special related.
Okay.
Well,
Go.
W the fuck are we watching this?
Because it's Christmas, bro.
Sponsored by General Motors, apparently.
We're watching it with commercials too.
Even
man.
just-
Oh, the
but
commercials
lovely
are the
piece,
best
piece
part.
of Ralph blah 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 words. Ralph McQuarrie art right there. Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Kashyyyk.
There's like little really cool Kashyyyk.
I heard you say Kashyyyk.
I heard it too.
Kashyyyk. I've heard it all different ways.
Let me cash in
Kashyyyk.
on
You heard
that.
Kashyyyk?
No.
Bastila pronounces it Kashyyyk in Knights of the Republic. Just saying.
No.
She does.
She's wrong.
Well, okay. Stop yelling at me.
Stop
yelling at me!
I'm not. No, I have somebody to yell at you for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
I have a guy.
Do you?
I do.
What's
He
his
has a
name?
guy for everything.
That's true.
So, has anybody else seen the holiday special before at all?
This is my
I
first
know you-
time.
Actually,
You haven't?
no.
Oh my
The better
God.
question is who hasn't.
And who, of course, then who hasn't seen it?
I haven't.
You hush your face. You've
It's
never
really
seen this.
bad.
I've seen
Just for
bits
everyone
and
to
pieces,
know, yeah.
but no. And I'm appalled.
The one cool part of this
You're
whole
a
thing
beat it.
is there's an animated section.
Wookiee porn is pretty cool. Just
It's
let
like
me get
VR,
that out of my system.
It's really creepy. But
Okay.
the one really cool part of this is there's an animated section where they actually introduce Boba Fett. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool little part.
But I never understood why there's a fucking animated section, like right in the middle of the other shit.
This is what they
Fucking
did back
70s,
then.
Bro. Why the
Yeah.
hell is
That's
Jefferson's
true.
Starship in this fucking thing?
Because
yeah,
70s.
why is Jefferson Starship in this thing?
Nothing
Because-
makes sense. Thank you, sir.
That's what they
They
do.
have Starship in their name.
Okay, so Fode, I have a question for you.
I have an answer, maybe.
All right, what's your favorite part of the holiday special?
Are we favies, naviesing the holiday
We're
special?
just faving.
faving holiday special.
Because the rest,
I call
by
dibs on the
default,
animated
it's
part.
by default, it's navies.
Okay, truthfully, if I'm gonna just honestly really enjoy something out of the holiday special, the fact that we're on Kashyyyk with more than one Wookiee makes me so happy, like I could burst. That being said, we get to pornography real quick, so it kind of just, I mean,
And not only that, but it lasts for like a solid 10 minutes.
I'm very
it's a-
curious
yeah.
to see what you're referring to.
Oh, it's
Oh,
bad.
you'll find out soon
It's
enough,
like
my
a VR,
dear friends.
like headset.
It's
and
VR
there's
Wookiee
this
porn.
woman in it just
oh,
moaning.
Kaden, don't splice words. Say it right into the mic, brother.
They're just. It's like. All right, so it's like a VR headset that the one Wookiee puts on. I forget his name.
The
Grandpa.
7-year-old,
The-
basically.
No, the
No,
father
it's
Wookiee does.
He's like
No,
45 in
that's
Wookiee years,
Grandpa
but he's
Wookiee.
like
Yeah.
6 in people
Anyway,
years.
so he puts on this thing, and there's basically just this
bottom
woman
lip
like
that could
moaning
take
inside
out
it that he's watching.
Any
It's
state
not like
east of the
obviously
Mississippi.
not actually porn, but it's like very like suggested, and it's freaky as fuck.
Yeah, well, I can't put the camera on right now, the holiday special, because we'll get kicked off of YouTube, but let's just say
Just look it
Chewbacca's
up on
son
YouTube.
is an idiot, because he's about to fall the fuck off of like 1,500 foot fucking tree.
Balcony.
He's
Yeah.
a Wookiee. He'll be fine.
good. Look at
They
that
have 9
bottom
lives
lip.
like cats.
That bottom lip just freaks me out, man.
Well, his
There's a
dad
whole lot
looks
of it.
like Crotchitch, and his name is Itchy.
Yeah. Is that the father's name, Itchy?
Itchy.
Itchy.
Add a chit cuck if we're gonna be real fucking specific, but
Which
I'm
we
not
are.
gonna. And he has a cane.
yeah, we are. We're gonna
Because
be
he's an old
specific.
Wookiee.
Yeah.
Don't
And
hate,
look, there's
don't
a
hate
little
on this old
love
people.
it. Photo
What
Chewbacca.
is old for a Wookiee?
Did they ever talk about?
600?
600?
Is that
Sure.
supposed to be Mala in Solo?
No.
No, it's
no,
not.
no. It's not.
Oh, the name is actually in the credits, I think.
Because they were still on Kashyyyk because of Aftermath. We know that. Because Lumpy
Yes, yes.
gets saved by Chewbacca like
Yes.
right before he's about to get killed.
Oh.
Yeah, if you read Aftermath.
I'm gonna,
Lump of
I'm
war
gonna,
ump if we're gonna
like,
get specific.
Yeah.
be an asshole for a second. I just finished all the Aftermath books.
Okay.
They're awesome. The
Eh,
last one's the best one.
I can't get into them.
True.
Did you just
Alright,
say
then.
the Aftermath books are all? I'm not holding it against you. I'm just questioning
The
what you just
last
said.
one's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good series in general.
Steve, are you qualifying this?
I'm gonna
It's
say
fine.
that the
It's
first two aren't the strongest.
the
Star
first
Wars
two
books
are a
I've ever
lead
read.
into the third one, which
It's
wraps it up
basically a
nicely.
2-book lead up to a third book.
Yeah.
Is it? Is that true?
Essentially.
Damn.
It's
so
the-
basically, it's Battlefront.
Spoilers.
Ish.
It's the Battle of Jakku.
It's
in the
Battlefront.
third one, and
Okay,
it's,
Lumpy's
it's pretty
jumping up
great.
and down.
It is fun.
So I read the Wikipedia article for the first 2 books and then just actually
Yeah.
Just read
Could be,
Empire's
yeah.
End.
Here's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
I did the same exact thing. I only actually read the third book, but yeah.
All right.
And you catch on pretty quick. Like the coolest character in that whole series, though, is Mr. Bones. It's a
Oh, Mr.
reprogrammed
Bones.
B1 battle droid, and it's
Yep.
essentially HK-47. Like 100%.
You
All
know,
right, meatbag.
HK-47 is way cooler than Mr. Bones, but now that you just said that, I sort of liked Mr.
He
Bones
even
a bit
says
better.
he even does like one of his like voice thing.
Query.
Yeah, yeah, like he states
What
what he's
is the
saying.
proper way to fuck this bitch up?
Yeah, exactly. And then he just gets the
Affirmation with a cannon.
Now here on the holiday special, we have the psychedelic circus.
What in the moons of Diego are we watching here?
This is basically softcore Wookiee style.
This is a dance.
How are you doing? We're all good here. We're fine.
No, thank you.
How are you?
How are you?
This is really, this is weird.
This is
Like
this
if-
sums up the 70s right here.
If my mom had seen, if my mom had seen me watching this as a 45-year-old Wookiee, she would have been like, "Yo, you gotta wait till you're at least 85 to watch that shit."
Seriously.
When they wrote this, everybody was on absinthe. They were just like, "Fuck it, let's get some green shit."
Did you
dancing."
say absinthe?
You said that?
It was James first.
The ferry, dude. You ever seen Eurotrip?
And clearly they weren't doing it right.
That might be the only absinthe reference of 2018.
Yeah. It's just-
I am very disturbed.
You should be.
You should be.
That's exactly how you should
Yeah,
feel.
you should be.
Actually,
So you're doing well.
You definitely should be. So we've got
he's
what?
really into this.
It's just like Cirque du Cashik.
Cirque du
Yes.
Cashik.
Yes. That's exactly
actually,
it.
real quick, guys, I want to
You
bring
wanna
on Mr.
introduce?
Todd Geiger of
give him
Rebel
a-
Magazine before he leaves here.
Let's give him a
And
yeah.
Kat as well, and Jackson. And
Todd
just give us a little shout out who you are, what you do, Rebel Magazine, what's it all about, where can they find you?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Todd Geiger.
I'm Kat.
That's it.
We own Rebel Magazine. We feature inspirational people that live here in Lancaster County, Kaden being in our last issue. You can find issues of Revello all over Lancaster County, coffee shops, restaurants, small shops, anywhere. So, yeah.
And of course, here today, right over there on the counter.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, brother.
Bye, guys.
Sweet. Love it. Thank you guys for coming.
Glad you guys came.
See you guys. I love
So-
those guys.
Now, was that the Wookiee porn you were
No.
referring to?
No.
Not even close, bud.
Oh,
So
no.
it gets worse.
It gets worse.
It's
No,
much,
B,
much
B,
worse. very
trust
quickly.
me, you'll know when you see it.
No, I
Okay.
just it
You will
just
sit
sort
there
of
going,
it just sort of
"Oh,
starts
that's it.
slightly
Oh, my."
pornographic from this point forward.
So why don't we? I'm gonna walk around and say hi to everybody because I know we have some more people that just walked in. So why don't I switch out with somebody? Mr. Robin Vogt can come up.
Yeah.
You
let's
have
bring him
reached
in.
traffic control.
We're gonna switch out, bud.
Let's bring in the
I will be back, guys.
Robin Vogt. Robin Vogt. Where's he at? Robin? Right behind you, brother.
Wow. He just got wings.
And Robin Vogt has just gotten wings. Robin, you're gonna tell us how you're thinking with your stomach as soon as you hop on this microphone, sir. Beautiful. Sit next to
Hello
my
there.
main man B there.
I'm amazing. There he is.
What's up,
All right, Robin.
What's up, dude?
Tell us what up. What did you just get, sir?
Let's see. I got the light side because I'm usually a dark side guy, but listen, I like myself a little bit of honey barbecue sometimes.
Is that what light side is, honey?
That's
barbecue?
what it is. It's a standard honey barbecue style. So usually I go with the Caribbean jerk. I like the jerk rub that they have here.
Yeah,
It's-
man, you can't
Very
beat
nice.
that.
Oh, real
Can't
nice
beat that.
spice twang to it. Yes, James. I thank you for that. And it really has a nice, smooth barbecue flavor to it. So
You got the bone in, I see.
I like the bone-ins.
I would have gotten the bone in had I not been like touching technical shit,
Sure.
but I am a big fan of the bone in. And you know what I noticed? It's all in the technique with the bone in.
It is.
So Robin, you're on camera. Grab a bone in.
Okay.
We want to see your technique, brother.
Okay. All right.
Hashtag think with your stomach. Hashtag tech fucking neek.
Hashtag B-wings.
All right, so he goes
X-wings?
horizontally.
Interesting.
Now, is that a 2-bone wing right there? Is that a standard ass wing? And then you flip and rebite.
Ah.
Look, that's a pretty clean wing right there. Now let's clean out the center. How do you do that, my man? Do you tongue push? Do you see it?
I'm a
You see
tongue
that?
pusher.
Are you a tongue pusher too?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
I go vertical and
James Brown, what you got down there, brother?
I got the 100% USDA approved Bantha burger.
He's got the Bantha burger. Give him a microphone. Give this motherfucker a microphone.
Tell you what, buddy. The problem that you have with your wing technique, and I'm going to tell you this right now.
I love this
All right.
man. He can tell me what I do wrong.
No, I love it too. It's great. I love telling you what you do wrong.
Wow.
But you don't do the tongue push through the middle because then you don't get all the meat. You split it at one end, and you just right off the bone, man. You
That's
gotta
what
make
I
it
do,
sexy,
JB. I
right?
do the split twist, the
Suck.
split twist, and then
It's either the tongue push or the split and suck.
the split and suck. But I
Right.
pull out the tinier bone, you know? I just straight up just fucking
Right.
bye.
You just get the meat and the gristle off of it and everything because
Yeah.
you got to eat every piece
And
of
I
it. That
take the
bone
bigger
doesn't look
bone
like it
and I
was
just-
defleshed by beetles. It's wrong.
Yeah. So I already ate boneless tonight. When we take our intermish, I'll probably have to do the bone in. with a spicier sauce. Because I also brought that StarBQ all pork piss rub tonight.
That's right.
And I'm curious to have you guys try that shit. So actual Mondo.
Actual Mondo. Can we take a brief pause and talk about how
What's going on here?
Luke Skywalker
Luke
looks
Skywalker?
like young Ellen DeGeneres in this?
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
is pre-car crash.
Oh yeah, by
Is
the
this?
way,
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker
Yeah, yeah.
is in this. Why?
I don't know.
Because
His haircut is just very
Yeah.
clearly young Ellen.
very Lebanese.
Yeah. I know what you mean,
Yes.
and will strongly agree.
So we got the StarBQ rub today, and what I'd like to do. 'cause
What
we're
would you
gonna
like to
use
do,
the
Fode?
Same bottle for the wing challenge, I think.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is have Robin and James put something on there. Now it's not
Rub me
super
up.
spicy. It's not super spicy, but this motherfucker got
It's
a little
spicy
kick
enough.
to it.
Oh yeah. I flew out here to get another bottle of this.
So I just pulled off the little smell inhibitor.
Smell-o-vision.
Okay,
We're going
we're
Emerald
gonna pass
Lagasse with the smell-o-vision.
We're gonna pass the rub.
Sealed for
Okay,
freshness.
it's got Arabesh, right? All pork piss. I don't recommend it on beef, though it is edible.
It works on beef. I've
It
used it on
works,
beef.
it works, it
It's
works.
all right. It's best on chicken and pork, though.
So here we go. Fish, it works on fish too.
Oh, okay.
French fries, vegetables, you know.
Ooh,
We got
French fries.
the founder of the BrickCityBlockade.com podcast network. We got the voice of the BrickCityBlockade.com podcast network. And they fixing to do this technique with the StarBQ rub on top. Okay, let's hit it.
No, we got the
It ain't a killer,
technique
but let's
going
give it to
again.
me honest and true.
Okay, that's a good face.
Tell you what, man, let me see it when you're waiting. Try this on there.
Mm.
It's just right.
It's got flavor, right? It's
Got
some
the flavor.
Okay,
It
the
does.
flavor,
And
flavor.
with the barbecue, man, I'm enjoying this.
I appreciate
I
that.
am.
I appreciate that. JB, did you try that? Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us.
He's stealing my wings.
Oh, he's stealing the half
Oh,
bitten.
man.
Application of Moss rub.
He's going after that. Jeez.
Yeah, that was a
kill it,
rotational
kill it.
grind out.
God.
Kill it.
The technique there.
That was good. That was like wing vapa.
I'm mildly aroused.
That was Form 7 for wings, dog.
Eric may need to talk to you about that later on. Our battle master.
He's going at it.
It-
I mean,
it-
it can't be bad,
you know,
right?
I
He's
feel-
not dead yet.
Now, Fode, I disagree. I think that's a little bit more Niman than Vapad.
It might be because he
Yeah.
used a couple different
It's
techniques
just, that's
there.
all strength right there.
Yeah.
He's just,
Not bad, right?
yeah.
Okay, so give
That
it
was
to me
pretty
true.
stellar right there.
Oh, stellar was the word.
Really good on like a chicken quesadilla.
Appreciate that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you guys tried that. So hopefully we'll be able to get that on the wings later in the challenge. And we got JB, we got Bede, and we got Kaden on the actual wing challenge later. And then we're gonna have Robin, Fode, and Steve roasting the fuck out of these homeboys.
Oh, yes.
And it should be good. It should be good. Do we take a break? Are we ready for a break?
You want to take a break?
I mean, my beer's about
We
done.
need, yeah, we
I
need
need
more
new
beers
beer.
and stuff.
We're going to take a break. StarBQpod.com, BrickCityBlockade.com,
might need a shot of
RebelCauseIsFuck.com.
Jameson
That's not the
before
website, but we'll put it up.
We got our
And,
carny going on right
yo,
now.
check back in later. This has been a blast so far. It'll be a blast later on.
Boop bop.
Now, by the way, you guys are talking about Christmas.
Oh, hold on. Let's get it. Are we recording again?
Not yet.
All right.
Are we?
We're going to get one more answer for the favorite Christmas present Star Wars related you've ever gotten. Mr. Clyde Leonard.
This
take
looks
it
like
away.
show and tell.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to show my age here. I grew up in the 70s. Star Wars was one of the first movies I actually saw as a child. I remember getting the infamous box without the figures for
Okay.
Christmas. I remember I got the early bird special and my mom made it a thing. She didn't just sit there and say, "Here you go," as I'm sure most parents did. And she actually waited to like give it to me Christmas morning with the box. She and I filled it out. We mailed it together, and in March, it came. The set came.
How old were you? Did you say?
I was 5. I was 5 years old.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
So yeah, I mean, Star Wars has been in my life almost my entire life, just about. But here's the thing. Now, I mean, I grew up with a lot of those Star Wars toys. I had the blue Snaggletooth. I had 2 plastic Cape Jawas. I grew up, and that's the thing. In Allentown, it was a test city. So Kenner sent all the plastic Cape Jawas to Allentown. So that was actually our normal over there. But when I got the early bird set, and everybody said they had the telescoping Luke Skywalker lightsaber.
Oh yes, yes.
Mine was
like
actually
a candlestick.
Yeah, but mine was actually a normal lightsaber. I guess they must have run out of that one, and they threw it. But my Chewie had a green bowcaster, and my R2-D2 had the little I guess indentation on top of the head. I guess
Was that the thing for that particular
yes,
figure?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Was
But
it the light shine through it?
no. What it was I guess it was a production error, where there was it was like a little indentation. It was really dark though, and what ended up happening was like they saw it, they didn't catch it enough. So they were just throwing these R2s out, and they went, "Oh no, they got to change it."
Wow.
So this R2 is actually different,
Yeah.
you know. So I had those, but I didn't have the telescoping Luke Skywalker, which was odd. But I've heard there's so many different versions of that early bird special because they were just throwing them in boxes and shipping them out and stuff. And
The hair changes on Luke.
the hair changes on Luke. Yeah. I remember when I got the Boba Fett in the mail.
It did not have
the firing. Which I actually wrote a letter to Kenner.
Was Boba Fett one of those that was supposed to come with that box?
Yes.
set?
No.
It was another special like mail
You were supposed
in.
to be able to get the rocket firing Boba Fett, but a Battlestar Galactica toy ruined it for everybody else.
Right. So apparently,
Okay.
it was one of those ships that shot the missile, and it went inside some kid's throat, and the
I
kid
think it
died.
was a Cylon Raider.
Was it? Was it Silent Raider?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
So
you
what
remember
ended
this
up
type of
happening
stuff?
was
Maybe.
they wanted to make sure that this wouldn't happen again, so they glued all the rockets into Boba Fett. So when I got it, I mean, it said, and it was, I got the letter that said, "We are sorry, your Boba Fett will not fire missile-wise." And I wrote a letter back to
As a
Kenner,
kid?
as a kid, saying, "I want what I paid for." I got a letter back, basically saying, "Sorry, kid, this is what we did." There was no, here's something for your trouble. No, it was just a sorry.
Do you still have that letter?
No, I do not. I do not. I lost a lot. I lost my plastic Cape Jawas. I lost
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, which is why it's real expensive, this stuff nowadays.
Now let me ask you this honestly.
Honestly.
Do you still prefer the Kenner figures to the Hasbro figures?
Okay, I appreciate both.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Yo, K-Dog. K-Dog.
Oh, he's fixing it.
If you keep raving it out, I'm going to come over there and front kick you in the abdomen. You better turn that light on as loud as it goes. Thank you. I will seriously sidekick your ass. Okay, keep going.
okay. So I appreciate both because you can't beat the vintage because that's where it
Right.
came from. You know,
Right, right.
I'm just like with Transformers, G.I. Joe, everything. Vintage is vintage. It will always hold a place in my heart.
Okay.
I do like what they're doing now with these toys. I mean, how superposable they are, how detailed they are.
Right.
I mean, it definitely shows there's a lot of love in what they're doing now.
Sure.
You know, like the Black Series 6 inches. We're waiting.
Which we've got a few back there on the table for prizes.
yes.
They're
Very
really
good,
gorgeous,
very good.
many of them.
But no, I appreciate both. I really do.
That's fair.
I really do. So, all right. Thank you for letting me. And
Hey,
thank
Clive,
you.
thank you very much, man.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me
for
here.
coming out and being Santa Vader today. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was super good.
Hey, I appreciate that, and I thank the Keystone State Squad for allowing me to troop with them and allowing my Vader to be LFL approved. So I'm very happy about that. And all right, hey, you guys have fun.
Thank you, buddy.
Off to work.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yo.
Mr. Clyde Leonard, everybody. Give it up.
So,
That was amazing.
the holiday special, surprisingly enough, is still on.
I realize that's the guy from Blazing Saddles. You realize I've never seen this before, right?
miss the porn yet? Did we miss the porn yet?
It's gone. It's over with.
Is there actually porn in this?
What?
Not
Lumpy
really.
gets very excited at one point. You don't want to see
There's a weird VR thing with a lot of moaning. I don't know what happens.
If you missed it, you're lucky.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've never seen this before.
Oh, poor you.
I don't feel like that's the case.
It's okay. There's more to see.
Who knows who this guy is on the TV right now?
So, folks who just joined us, is this your first time seeing the holiday special? And give us your name before you answer.
Hi, my name's John. I've watched the Star Wars Holiday Special twice this year.
Wow.
Oh my God! How'd you stomach it?
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm his brother, and I've watched the holiday special only with riff tracks, making fun of it at the same time. So it's kind of cheating, but I watch it often in that format. Sometimes I watch it to fall asleep. It's real easy because it's kind of long and kind of dull.
There you go.
You watch it to fall asleep and you don't have nightmares, like weird sexually fueled nightmares.
They're the best kind of nightmares.
Who else has seen the holiday special around?
Anybody else seen the holiday special?
Oh, you did?
I'm so sorry.
Mike, get on this mic.
Not quite.
So let's talk about it.
Robin.
Tell us about. Okay, so
When I first saw it, I
Yeah.
loved it. I really
Stop.
did. When I was a kid, I
quit.
We no, because it was like as bad as it is. You almost have to watch all the Christmas specials of every show that was happening around that time. It's just the same.
How old were you when this came out?
So I was 10.
Okay.
10 years old.
Okay.
And so I mean, I remember staying up late watching it.
Was it Star Wars that made you want to watch it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like Star Wars. I mean, that's what started it for me. You know.
were the perfect age for Star Wars.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That's how I raised my whole family on Star Wars. But now, it's funny because I made my kids watch it last year. That was the first time I had seen it since I saw it. I remembered almost everything but the cartoon. I don't know why I forgot. And that's the one thing people say they like about it.
Yeah, because that's like the Boba Fett part.
Right, I forgot the cartoon because Boba Fett. I only got Boba Fett with sending in those little circles from my figures.
Yeah.
And they sent you Boba Fett later on, but I didn't remember the cartoon. But the rest of it, I loved it.
Weird.
I know it is weird.
That is weird.
But I mean, now after watching it years later, I'm mildly traumatized. My kids were very traumatized by it. But yeah, my kids were. It was, and then Zoe made her friends when we went out to California. She made them watch it.
Okay.
And that was really painful too. for
Yeah,
them.
I'm sure.
But I mean, it's still I mean,
There
it
should
has
almost be
stormtroopers-
like a consent agreement that you have to sign before you watch it.
Probably, but I was seriously. I think if you would pull any of the ones from the time, they were all kind of goofy. Like they were all that variety show.
Yeah,
we had
yeah,
Donnie.
yeah.
And I'm really old, but we had like Donnie and Marie, and
Ed
Captain
Sullivan,
and Tennille.
all that
I'm not
stuff.
quite that old, but
Lawrence Welk.
No.
Liberace.
Yes. So I mean, it was the same format, but it was Star Wars. I mean, we didn't have the internet
Didn't
like
matter
you,
to you,
like you
right?
youngins have. We didn't have the internet, and we had like a few magazines.
But in your defense, we often say, like, Beat and I are always saying, like, you could spread the word Star Wars on a piece of, like, absolute manure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we'll consume it.
But it also, like, in the history of it, if you think about it, this was George Lucas's first misstep.
Volcano.
And
But
he-
didn't he have nothing to do with
Right,
this?
but then after that, there was never. He was pretty controlling of his stuff
yeah,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah,
so
yeah.
it is good that it kind of happened because imagine
Right.
what we
'Cause
would have.
Then we got The Empire Strikes Back.
Right. No, but I mean, it did. We didn't have all this other nonsense as much as other places had.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, I'm not as big.
So
hater on it.
nowadays, you don't enjoy it nearly as much.
Oh, I don't enjoy it nearly as much, but it's still like a part of me. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I'm not like a big hater on it or anything. Do we not pay our electric bill?
All right, Cole, don't sit there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I like it. I mean, I still I get to see Harrison Ford. I can't believe he agreed to do it, and
Well, money was involved,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's true too. Right. But
So, that's probably the only person. Thank you, Mike. That's probably the only person I've ever heard who's like been like, yeah, I actually liked it.
Mike's about it, man. I love it. It's awesome.
Star Wars are all, man.
Now,
Yeah.
Bede, as far as you can remember, this is your first time so far. Give us an update.
I don't know what the flying fuck is going on right now. all I'm seeing is B. Arthur
Look at that modern day
getting it from
Being-
behind
being-
from this old man.
Harvey Korman / Volcano Head here.
What's a Harvey Korman, Steve? We're all too young to know
The gentleman on the screen. He was a very famous actor in the 60s, 70s. And he's sitting here as a Volcano Head alien trying to flirt with B. Arthur as the waitress in the Mos Eisley Cantina. There, see?
There
she's
it is.
She's pouring the drink into the top of his head. See? That's
Yeah, what's that about?
that's about drugs.
Yeah.
It's a lot of drugs.
Is
How
he
do I get
supposed-
one?
Is he supposed
Straight
to be like
to the
a different-
brain, man.
That's right.
Is he supposed to be like a different species that like appreciates shit poured into his head more?
Apparently.
Is it canon?
Weird.
Well, no, nothing about this show is canon.
The holiday special completely.
No.
is not canon.
No.
Okay,
Keep in mind, remember, George Lucas, once this came out, tried to buy every copy of this available to
Yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve,
But the internet does not forget.
No.
I'm gonna let you keep your microphone, but I'm gonna pass
Okay.
the microphone over. Sir. Give us the rundown on your holiday special update here.
The holiday special update.
As well as your wings. What did you order and how do they taste?
I ordered some wings with the StarBQ all pork bis rub.
Oh, your main man right here, right here. So how do you feel about it?
I
Be
haven't
honest.
actually eaten one yet. They just
Okay.
got here, so I'm pretty
Why don't
excited
we
to
get a
try it.
live reaction on mic?
Yeah, I totally don't
of the
mind if
first
you
bite?
fucking eat one right now.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna
Perfect.
make sure that I really gnash it up right into the microphone. So could someone hold this while I do a live?
Dude, I got 2 arms.
Okay,
I'm
here
so
we go.
dope with it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Horrible.
chewing.
And you can be honest, like if you hate it, just be like, this shit sucks.
I like that rub.
Okay?
It's pretty good. It's sweeter than I thought. I would buy a jar of this in the store.
Oh. Well,
Well.
look out within the next 12 months. You might see that shit happen.
I would say if I was in B. Arthur's cantina and she had just poured a Heineken down the top of my head, I would wash it down with some StarBQ pork wings.
You fucking heard it here
go.
first, y'all.
Stamp of
You.
approval, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Thank you. Know you don't even know. That's gonna make
That
me
quote's
cry.
going on the bottle.
If I was hanging out in B. Arthur's cantina and somebody poured a Heineken into my head, I would definitely wash it down with some StarBQ rub.
Okay, what did we order over here? What did you guys get over here? It looks like a glazy situation.
Yes, these are boneless wings with the light side honey barbecue sauce.
Okay, so you're the second person today to tell us about that light side sauce. How do you feel about it?
Ooh, I haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting to have
Go,
it before.
live reaction. This is no joke.
Hot take.
Okay?
All right.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Try that motherfucking wing, sir.
I'm putting the non-stickiness of my hands on the line for this because there is no fork yet. The fork is on the way.
Should not use fork with wings. FYI.
Definitely choose the light side. The dark side can shoot lightning, but the light side has this sauce, and it's a very good honey barbecue sauce.
You know, that's a good commercial, too.
Perfect.
Like,
Perfect.
yeah, what do
Shout
you...
out again, of course, to Rumplebrewskins for all the fantastic wing sauce. It's 32 on the menu, plus what we got here today.
Yo, seriously, I tell Beat all the time. I'm like, yo, Rumplebrewskin seriously has some of the best wings I've ever had.
They really do.
The Chipotle's quite the bomb.
Yeah.
And
Did
we'll
I
see
use
if
that right?
we'll see
We've
if we
done
can't.
two
right way to
baskets
say
of
that?
Chipotle so far today.
We'll see
old.
if we can't get Donro, the administrator of this facility, out here to
The
jump on camera.
administrator of this facility. That's very imperial language you're using there.
It's very Lando language, sir.
The administrator of this facility.
Would you call him the Baron Administrator?
Does
Maybe
he
not.
have a cape?
He has a cape.
Oh.
He definitely doesn't not have a cape.
He has a whole closet full of capes.
Does he? Wait, how do you know?
I watched this movie called Solo. Oh,
I was talking about the administrator of this facility.
because he said it. I believed him.
Yo, seriously, what is even the plot of the holiday special?
No,
Because
there's-
I still
it's-
haven't figured it out.
See, all the
It's a
creators of
series of
Star Wars
sketches.
did a lot of drugs one night.
No,
then they
seriously,
wrote
just a
this.
series of sketches.
Pretty much.
But I feel like that's how we got The Empire Strikes
the
Back
overall
too, and
plot
that's way
of
better
it
movie.
is
Chewie
Chewie's trying to go home for Life Day,
Yep,
and Han's
that's
trying to
it.
get him there, and then all this other crazy.
So
shit
it's
happens in between.
aftermath life depth.
Kind of. Yeah.
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 This is.
But
yeah,
way
actually.
creepier.
Plus,
But way and not as good.
plus Harvey Korman dressed up
There's
as
a question mark there for sure.
a alien female Alton Brown trying to do whip whip stir stir.
Stop with the whip whip stir stir.
I love the whip whip stir stir. Stir 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 whip whip
Steve
whip.
It goes
Kirk,
on for like 20
everybody.
minutes.
I love cooking. What can I say?
There you go.
No, I love cooking.
I mean,
you
so
love
do
whip
I,
whip
but,
stir
like-
stir. It's
I
different.
enjoy.
It's different in many ways.
I enjoy. Oh, there's a giant ROUS.
Some sort of rodent
Exactly. Thank you for
of
that reference.
unusual size.
Yo, if you haven't been watching the holiday special too, like you could just find this shit on YouTube.
It's amazing.
I can't put it on the screen because we will get kicked off of YouTube, but
It's on YouTube though.
yeah, you
It
can
is
just
on
find
yeah.
YouTube, I know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No one
Oh,
cares.
by the way,
So,
shout
real
out to
quick,
James
while
Brown
we have
versus
him out here,
Oh wait, here we go.
Mr. Donroe, the owner of Rumplebrewskins,
The
can you come
Don.
over here for the mic
Ooh.
and tell us how many wing sauces do you have on the menu?
I don't have those numbers in front of me. No, it's what is it? Like it's no, it's more than that. It's like 47.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It's like
Doesn't
47.
matter. He's lost
48.
He
Say
only
47.
works here.
What is your favorite sauce on the menu?
Oh,
And it's
that's
not the Donroe sauce, which is hilarious.
Believe it or not, I like doing the ding sauce, and then I put a little splash of suicide with it to kick it up a notch, and it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Mr. Donroe, thank you for
Damn,
being
that
here
was a
today, and
strong
of course for being here, but
recommend.
Love that.
for
Thanks
letting
for
us
having
do
me.
this today
Well,
as
you
well.
know, I'm
Thanks
just
for
fine.
having us. We couldn't have gotten in without your key, bro.
I made a copy for everybody.
Except for me.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Donroe, good dude.
Such a good guy.
Solid guy.
Okay, now look. We've
then
got
there's Sam.
We've got at least 3 planets in Star Wars now that have snow on them, and since we're getting close to the holiday
Hoth,
here,
Alderaan.
oh, Alderaan, I forgot about that. I was gonna say Hoth, Starkiller Base, and Renvar. You guys know Renvar?
No.
The snowy planet from
Well, you
Battlefront
need to,
1.
You need to educate your motherfucking self.
Crate.
Oh,
That's
Crate is
salt.
That's
though,
salt.
isn't
That's
it?
salt.
They go up in the mountains and it's snowing.
There you go.
It's salty.
Is it salty snow?
Fall out of the cave onto the mountaintop and get picked up by the Millennium Falcon. It is snowing.
The man says it's snowing.
We'll
I'm
accept it.
inclined to
We'll
believe.
accept it.
I'm inclined
Why
to
not?
believe.
It's fine.
Further evidence when
Oh.
Kylo Ren goes into the Resistance base in The Last Jedi on Crate, he's
That
got
might be
snow
because they don't have
troopers with
salt
him.
troopers.
Well, then
Yeah.
maybe.
What would they
because-
look like?
What? Oh, cocaine troopers.
Again, I'm
That's what
I'm
they call
down
me and my
with
friends,
This. I'm
the
down
white
with
powder
this evidence.
troopers.
I'm down with this evidence. This is not purely circumstantial anymore.
Always.
Bede,
Merchandise.
Bede, what's your take on this situation? Do you agree with my main man over here?
I just heard the term white powder troopers, and I'm all about it.
White powder troop.
Yeah.
There was a lot of white powder behind the writing of this movie.
Yeah.
I will say that's
That
a
came out
subtle
recently.
catch.
Now,
Like,
would
to
you
be
say
able to
Carrie
catch-
Fisher is a white powder trooper?
She
Oh.
may or may not have done some things
and stuff
back in the day.
and stuff?
Crownest also has snow.
Wait, say that again, louder.
Crownest also has snow.
Where is that?
That's where Sabine's family lives.
Okay, hold on.
Wow, there's snow all over the galaxy. At this
I think
point.
Corellia also.
Is that not on the
has some
planet
snowy
Mandalore?
regions.
It's a moon. It's a moon.
I believe
And
it. I buy
Ilum
it.
has snow.
Oh, Ilum has snow.
the
Say that
valley.
again.
Ilum. Oh yeah. It's
Okay, Ilum,
There's
tell
a
us where we
region
can
she's a
find
trivia
Ilum.
champion?
Outer Rim.
Ilum is where the
Neither.
Jedi crystals. Ilum's where the Ilum's where the Jedi crystals are in the
Yes,
cave.
it
so.
is. Thank you for pulling
There's a
that
reason
out.
she's the champion of our trivia, and that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, well placed.
She drops some
Okay,
knowledge.
so which is your favorite snowy place?
My favorite snowy place, Crownest, just because that's where Sabine's from.
Right,
so.
and you have pretty dope Sabine in your
Cosplay.
influence in your life overall. Yeah, we'll just put it at that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay. All right, nice, nice. Geek Girl has spoken.
Thank you.
Okay, Kaden, give it to us. Favorite snowy place?
I have to go with Hoth, obviously. You know, Empire, of course,
Why?
one of my favorite Star Wars
Why?
films. The Battle of Hoth is just one of the coolest Star Wars battles there is.
Because of death?
Because
Interesting.
it's
dark,
always
Kaden.
fun to watch, like,
people dying.
that middle episode of where
Wow.
everything kind of gets, fucked up.
He likes people dying in snow.
Well, not people dying, but it's always the most
the Battle of
interesting.
Hoth was people dying. Lots
There's a
of
lot
people
of
dying.
Yo, Mad Heads died on Hoth. Let's just keep it straight.
It was a little fucked up to see Dak be like, "I'm gonna take on the whole Empire," and then he gets blown up.
Seriously.
Poor Dak.
Oh, but if you
And
read,
it sucks that it's just like his ship killed him, not even like a blast.
But if you read Lost Stars, you get a little bit more backstory with him.
Yeah.
With Dak?
Dak.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lost Stars. Yeah.
Does he die in that too?
No, it's like
Yeah,
it's
he
like a
double
little bit
dies.
preceding that scene in Empire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dak story.
Everybody loves a Dak story.
Oh my god.
Dak, a Star Wars story.
Oh.
It takes
Okay.
it takes place for like 5 minutes and then he dies.
Okay, but you can't do that before. That has to come after Klieg, a Star Wars story.
Klieg, a Star Wars
We
story.
need Klieg.
I'm going to talk to the good folks in the back, and then we're going to start the wing challenge momentarily, which we may need to ask some people to move a little down because we're going to do it right here across the
Well, how
front.
about this? Why don't we take a quick
break, and then we'll get to it.
We'll let everybody who's out here, who's been so kind to us, answering questions
They've
and
been
having a good
amazing.
time, finish their wangs and not
Their
dongs,
wangs.
by the way. I'm talking about chicken.
No wangs on my table.
And yeah, we'll get to it after that. The Wing Challenge, StarBQpod.com, Rebel Cause Lancaster and shit. Brick City Blockade, you know how it goes, and San Diego motherfucking Sabers.net. If you put .com, you get a hockey team. We're about the hockey most obviously, but not in San Diego.
.poop.fart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, as is a Brewskins event tradition, we are about to start the second Skywalker Saucewalkers Saga Wing Challenge.
Don't look
So,
Woot,
heading
woot,
it off
and
today
what
is
not.
Mr. James Brown. So I'm going to let him take it away and explain the rules and what is going to happen during this horrible for your mouth next couple minutes.
Yo, let's be real. It'll probably be delicious.
Go for it.
It's not horrible for your mouth.
All right, so it's pretty simple rules. You're going to eat a wing, and then you're going to have the microphone put on you, and then you're going to have 5 Mississippi. So I'm going to go question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't answer by the end of that, you are out. You are done. You are done with the challenge. I'm sorry. Too bad. So sad. Take a consolation prize, which is one of these awesome little Star Wars propaganda posters, and go sit somewhere and watch everybody else keep going. So who's ready? Who's ready to start this?
Yeah.
Everybody ready here?
Yeah.
We got the Hintons over here, ready, reigning
Yeah.
trivia champion right there.
Don't we need the wings?
And
though?
Father. We got some wings coming out. Look at that.
Got some wangs.
Oh.
What do we got here for sauce?
Dawn.
I believe this is Kyle Schmidt made this for us?
Yep.
Kyle Schmidt made this sauce for us.
All right.
I believe.
I don't know who. I'm sorry. I don't know who did it the last time. Well, I think this time's gonna be much harder. It's gonna be
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, so this is an original sauce by
this time we got two.
one of the homies of Rebel Cause here.
So, who's first?
That's a good question. Who is first?
Just hand them off. So everybody gets their.
All right, everybody gets one.
Anybody lined up here, I'm sure. Anybody lined up here? I'm going to turn this camera around.
And then, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And then,
we have victims.
All
Victims are
right.
being loaded up right now as we speak.
what about you?
Yeah.
No.
I made the sauces. I know I don't.
You're good.
Robin tried one last night. That was funny.
You did.
Yeah, Robin tried a sauce last night, and he almost died. All right, so we're going to start just right to
Yeah.
left. We'll start with you, sir. Go ahead and consume your wings.
All of us at once?
All of us are.
Go. Go.
Yeah, all of you guys at once. Go for it. Eat the wings.
Jump, 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 jump.
All right, so you're going to have to name a Star Wars starship. Sir, you are first.
Millennium Falcon.
What? I mean, what is it like a?
Any ship.
Any Star Wars starship.
AT-AT? Is that not a starship?
That's not a starship.
Just answer. Doesn't matter if you feel
seconds
you're
are
right
up.
or not.
The ghost.
An X-Wing.
Right on. Sir.
I
Four
say we
people
give
to
one
get
more chance
X-Wing.
on that
You win.
confusion.
Can I sit here though?
I say we give one more chance on the
I'm cool
confusion.
just sitting here.
Cool. He just wants to sit here. He's good. Pick a consolation
your
prize
fun.
right there, sir. Everybody else, very well done. We're going to need round 2 here. How you
Thank
guys
you, Don.
doing?
I didn't do it yet, so it's gonna take a second.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
we got time.
Look at that. You guys got a little bit of time in here.
Do we have another-
done,
do we have
first
another
round
question?
contestants.
We're
Very
not going
good.
anywhere.
Do we have another question?
We got plenty of questions.
Let's ask another
Favorite
one.
lightsaber.
Say again.
What was that?
We're gonna ask him after the next round.
Favorite lightsaber.
One more chance. Do you want one more chance on that? Take another chance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Slave
nice.
1 is a starship, correct. Yeah,
That
would
works.
do.
Y-Wing.
Cool. Still take a consolation prize.
T65.
Question.
Answer.
Can I concede defeat because my mouth hurts?
No.
Yes.
No.
Pick one. Pick one.
Wow.
Round 1, 1 forfeiture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still in the game. So this is actually pretty great. How you guys feeling right now? How was that sauce for you? Is that nice and toasty? Nice and toasty?
First
Right, Mike's
victim.
just like, yeah, whatever, cool, we'll do this.
Apparently his eyeballs are bleeding right
Hey, for you guys who are coming in now and you want to check out some of this cool prize stuff that we have on the table, raffle tickets are $1 each. All sorts of awesome stuff from the 3 1/4 inch figures. What are the 3 1/4, right?
3/4.
But
close enough for me.
Whatever, half an inch isn't much of a difference. Black
That's
Series
not what she
figures right
said.
there. A couple of cool
Oh,
stuff. Oh,
damn.
shut up. Yeah. Jameson posters, nice little Bacardi light up sign. $1 per ticket. $10 gets you a nice little thing of Angela McKendrick's artwork there. It is either or. You don't get 10 tickets and a poster, except for that lucky first person who I didn't know about. We all make mistakes, right? Man, this is
So
gonna be
how's
great.
everybody's mouth feeling right about now?
Cold like ice. Or hot.
So in the meantime, while we're waiting, do we want to just ask some random questions or?
You got a question? Throw it out there.
No, I don't. I feel like we're approaching dead air now.
Actually, we're
So-
not approaching dead air real quick. I want to see if anybody here has a Star Wars trivia question that can stump Zoe. Anybody think they got one? I don't know. You throw out some pretty impressive answers from time to time. So, does anybody think they have a question?
Mr. Nick, actually. I want Nick to come up with a trivia question and give it to Zoe right now.
The name of Exar Kun's apprentice.
Doesn't know Lens.
That's before her time.
Oh, I know this.
Go for it.
Ulic Keldroma.
Ulic Keldroma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
Cal
it, buddy.
Drogo.
Yeah.
The
That's
one
right.
Jedi that I want to see played by Jason Momoa.
But wait,
Cal Drogo.
can you also extend that to Cal Keldroma? Yeah. Nice.
Darth
well done.
Aquaman. Is that
Nick
what you're
Hughes,
saying?
was that your
I
question?
think Aquaman would make a hell of an
That's a
Ulic
dope
Keldroma.
question. That's such a good question. Yo, y'all need to read the original Dark Horse comic books. I'm telling you.
Zoe, what is the model of the ship that is the Ghost? Ooh, very good.
What was it,
Very
James?
good.
Because we can't get her on the microphone and you on the microphone at the same time.
Coming out.
The VCX 100.
VC, is that a Corellian model? Yeah, nice. Nice.
Living at Blackberry.
All right, guys, we got the next sauce.
Okay, tell us about this sauce.
Dangerous.
So let me talk about.
Get the mic. Got to talk into it,
So
otherwise
I've
we
made
won't
the
pick you up.
next couple sauces that are going to be coming up, and this one I infused with some blackberries. So I don't know if you can taste the blackberries because it's hot, but
So this is your sauce?
this is one of them. I have 3.
One of 3. Who did the first one?
My friend Kyle Schmidt.
Kyle did the first one.
Kyle did the first one.
Second
I
one
did
is Kaden.
this one, and
Okay.
the next one, and the one after that, and then the last one will be from Robberitos.
You're greedy.
All right, guys, so everybody consume your piece of whatever it is this time around. I know we
Consume
have a
mass
couple
quantities.
non-meat
I
variety
believe.
of stuff in here. You look
As
scared.
a food.
Yo, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you this is pretty good.
Zoe's on screen right now.
Jawa Zoe.
You guys are like
That's
at
wonderful.
Whole Foods going through the produce section. There's a bunch of Jawas in the produce section. At
All right,
Whole
so have you
Foods.
guys consumed your stuffs?
All right, so we got to get them in and get these questions.
Right off the bat,
All right,
that's a
guys.
pretty
Yeah.
tasty wang, though.
I'll let you have that drink
Wow.
there because, you know.
Did you
All right,
say
so this
tasty
question's going to
wang?
be, I want you to name a Legends or Canon's planet from the Star Wars universe.
No thought.
Oh,
Nice
Very
drop.
good.
Whoa.
Use.
Did you
I
just
was
pull
scratching. I'm
Rogue
sorry,
Planet out of your ass
You
as
did.
well as Exar Kun in one fucking sitting?
He
That
did.
is the best answer I've had in a very
Nick
long
Hughes
time.
is.
I
like
quit.
the man.
Isn't that Beats, Jeff?
What's the name
Oh,
of the
that's
ship
true.
that Obi-Wan and Anakin apprised for themselves on Xenomasekat? On Xenomasekat.
What?
The Jabbatha.
Nobody cares because that planet was or that book was terrible.
Everybody cares because
What?
it's the only starship that had a faster hyperdrive than a Millennium Falcon.
Oh, was it? Because it was some using Vong shit, and that shit is terrible.
Everybody, what did you think of that sauce? Hotness level, flavor. Tell me that.
I think you've just seared the.
What do you think? I think it tasted better. I don't think it was as hot as the first. No?
Yeah, it wasn't hot. It was good.
It starts out sweet and then the heat creeps up later. Yeah.
Well, we're about to get into the real
Star Wars.
here.
I'd say it's like maybe like a
Also,
6.5
Zoe, I'm pretty
out
sure
of
that
10
you just
on the
like
spicy
seared the
scale.
taste buds off in your mouth.
Like it's got a little spice to it for sure.
6 out of 10 gold blooms.
6 out of 10 gold blooms. Yeah.
Oh no! If
It's
you're, if you're rating gold blooms, that might be a
it
5.
finds a way.
Spice, yeah. Like the spice. The spice is good.
We have one with her dancing on stage with Weird Al.
Do you really?
With Weird Al?
Yeah.
First concert I ever went to was Weird Al.
really?
Yeah.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that.
He spit on me. I was in the front row, and it
On
was
purpose?
Yeah, he like took a sip from his water bottle and gargled it, and then just spit it out all over me. No, but I bathed in his glory.
So you tend to you tend to think about Weird Al like everybody else thinks about John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, sure.
Like, oh my God, he sweated on me. I'm never
Yeah.
showering again.
Yeah.
The next few are definitely on.
So, Kaden, what's this next sauce called?
The next sauce is, let me look at the cheat sheet here, because it is the Rebel Cause Spark Sauce coming out of the kitchen here in a moment.
You done told me about that one, buddy.
Yeah, so there should be the first Jawa. Those
No.
first Jawa stuff. I've been on stage with him for 11
A little
times.
bit of the Blockade.
Wow.
So
That's pretty awesome.
That's outstanding right there. Let me guess, always for the saga begins.
I'm always a stormtrooper, and I'm short, so they always stick me next to Vader. So he's even leaned in and sung to me when I'm on.
That's wonderful.
No, this is so. But Zoe will be the first Jawa coming out, and Saki will be the last one. You're the first one, yeah.
What year was this?
This was 2013.
2000. Wow.
We couldn't get enough troopers to go to the performance because of Wizards World, so.
All right, I think we got the next round coming out.
Oh, man, there's that spark sauce right there.
Hold on, I didn't do my job. Yeah, there she is. There's Zoe right there.
That is
You're
excellent.
the first trooper? No, I'm not the first trooper.
So, what's the next round here on these wangs?
All right, guys.
What's the next round here?
I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but I tried this one. It's not as hot as the last one.
No, it is.
This one's a little break for you guys. Little break for you guys.
So a little break, little intermish, if you will, to use the
So
vernacular
apparently
of our
this
gentleman
is
over
not
here.
quite as hot, but making it this far, it is a little bit of an intermish, as we say.
Some like
That's
it
still your
hot.
word there. I like that one.
I'm
All
curious
right,
to
guys,
see that.
whenever
Which
you're
which
ready,
sauce
go
is this
ahead
again?
and
We haven't heard it on air.
consume.
Which sauce is this?
Take that one right there.
Somebody might be listening to me.
Is this the Rebel Cause Spark Sauce?
Is this spark sauce?
Unless Mr. Fode and Mr. B wants to try it.
Is this spark sauce?
We did the last one.
This may or may not
so-
be the 18th time I've asked. Is this spark sauce?
Yes.
It's
Okay,
spark
cool.
sauce.
Cool.
We're gonna say spark sauce about
That was also like the 18th time that we said that, if you'd been listening at the beginning. Now, for guys here, since you've already consumed your wings and I've been delayed enough,
loving
name
Don
a
right now.
non-main character Jedi. Do not say Anakin.
Plo Koon.
Ayla Secura.
He's chewing.
Barris Offie.
Ooh. Oh.
Outstanding.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll take that. All right,
Gun
guys.
guy.
Congratulations.
Did you say
That's
Ima
excellent.
Gun die from fucking Clone Wars, like season whatever? He dies in like one episode. That is the best Jedi
Yes, they
call
do.
out all day.
That's almost
All
as
day.
good as Sonoma Sekat.
No, it's better.
I just like Keely's armor.
Yeah, he does have cool armor. Yeah.
Fair point.
Well done,
point.
Mike Hinton.
So what did you guys think of that sauce there?
Yeah, I agree. It has a late something to it.
Zoe's getting all choked up there. Sorry.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was
Star Wars.
fine. Wow, that was quite.
As usual, we have our usual background entertainment, Mr. Phil Kaufman over there with the yo-yo.
Oh, that got to me a little bit.
Okay. It's definitely hotter than the last version of the spark sauce.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Like, yeah. Okay.
So which one's the hottest one on this list?
You know what would go better than the ranch is blue cheese.
What's the hottest one on this list?
Scorpion.
Scorpion? Might have to try that one there at the end.
Yeah.
Just to give you guys an interesting show.
Yeah.
What's the secret of the spark sauce?
over there like Java. He's like,
Hope. A lot of hot peppers, man. Scorpions, habaneros, all that great stuff in there, yeah.
Yo, Kaden, let me just tell you, I'm a little bit crying right now.
Are you really?
Love it.
Like, I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely hot.
Okay, so in my opinion, I had a couple people try it, but I really couldn't figure out if the Blockade Buster or the Scorpion was hotter. Everybody told me the Scorpion was hotter, so I went with it, but the Blockade Buster's kind of fucked up.
Yo,
I
The Blockade Buster?
I was expecting this to not be as hot, but I think this is hotter than the last round.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too, yeah.
I feel like, as we like to say here, you are what you eat, so we all agree. Now, just this next sauce, I love you. This next sauce that's coming out, Mr. Robin Vogt, Brick City Blockade over there, tried this sauce last night and was doubled over the sink with tears coming out of his eyes.
Bring him up. Let's ask him a question.
Get him on the mic on
yeah,
it. Get him on the mic.
Bring
Get
him
him on
out
the
here.
mic.
He's trying to run into the kitchen right now. He lives
Just
in a
finish
state
him up.
where they're not, where they don't have spicy food.
here's the sequence of things that happened after
like
I tried
Five
the
Guys in your
Blockade
mouth?
Buster. So number one, Kaden said, "Open this up, give it a shot," and me being me, I'm like, just a tiny little bit. And you looked at me, and James looked at me. He's like, "I think that's even a little bit too much." Like how much I took on my pinky, and I tasted it, and like literally within 3 to 4 seconds, my face was already. I was feeling the heat. The heat just hit every single spot that
Every
he thought it
pore.
would.
It's sort of like, yeah, it's sort of doing that to me right now. Like the front of my teeth are like, "Hey, fucker, what did you do?"
Yeah, seriously. And your nasal passages are looking at you, and they're like, "Hey, buddy, what the fuck? What are you doing?"
And I like spicy food.
Me
like,
too.
Completely.
Yeah. It really
So
just
I'm-
hit.
Again,
It
I'm
really
not
hit.
like not enjoying it, but I'm not really sure either.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
wow,
Here
that kind of
we
worked.
go.
Oh, the next round just came out.
Here
got
it is
another
right
round
now. You
coming.
guys ready for this? Are you
Mastodon.
prepared? No, not at all. You're out? All right.
Okay. Wow.
All right, let's get
guys.
that. Let's
so
get that mic
Ms.
on.
Zoe Hinton has pulled herself out of the competition here. Blockade.
Blockade Buster sauce.
Wow.
All right.
She's out. She's out.
He's out? Wow. No.
Zoe's out. It's okay.
Which
you gave
round
it a
is
good
this?
shot.
Is this round
Some hot
4?
sauce. Congratulations.
Is this round 4?
This is round 4, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else here at the table want to try this one?
Oh, we're gonna try it. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
Oh, bring
Both
it.
Zoe
gotta try
and
this
Cal,
one,
so
guys.
We'll take her wing.
I'm
Fode
out.
will take it.
All right.
Over here.
Consume, folks. Consume.
I'm sitting over here like Jabba the Hutt. When he's
Yeah.
getting
Yo,
straight
B,
up.
did you just fucking duck out, bro? Did you just puss out?
His tongue
Nah.
is doing strange things right now.
Okay, wait. Before I even touch this, let me just tell you, I can see how spicy this is.
Right. These guys look like they're in some pain. So let's get this question out here. This is the fourth question of the night.
Here.
Name me a Sith Lord either from Legends or canon. No Vader.
Okay, let me eat this first.
Interesting.
one more time. You're a gentleman and a skull. That's a good one.
No one even said
Darth
Bane.
Vitiate.
Ooh. Like this shit. Some good history there. Nobody said
I
Bane.
think that's
What?
an
Nope.
incorrect answer,
Nope.
here, man. I'm sorry. If you want to try the next
Bede needs some Jameson with that.
Not as bad.
No?
It's been a pleasure
Okay.
having you on this, man. Feel free to keep your seat.
Okay.
Fode, you're also kind of cheating a little bit with the dipping sauce there.
Just on the second bite.
It's all yours.
I feel like you got to take the whole thing and let it sit for a couple minutes like these other contestants.
Yo, it is delicious, though. I don't know what y'all feel, but this is
Right, that sits there, right? All right, so let's get some
So B, how
consensus
is that
on this
compared to the
sauce
last
right
one?
here.
I have to say, that just sits in the back of your throat and smacks you.
not as tasty.
Interesting. Okay.
It's hitting me now.
It's on my tongue. It's burning my tongue.
Yeah, how did Eminem get on the TV screen?
That's the first
here?
non-Star Wars answer we got from Nick. I think that one affected
Eminem
him.
does Star Wars.
I have to
apparently,
say,
guess,
when
or
I
something.
made that sauce,
When
all
you
I
made
could
it.
think of is, how can I really fuck these people over in this wing challenge? And that's pretty much exactly what happened there. That's like all peppers, essentially.
That was a blockade runner?
Blockade buster.
Buster. Oh.
Busting down a blockade.
That's aggressive. You right there?
So, yeah.
No, this is hitting me. I mean, I have
Both
tears streaming
feeling
down
right,
my face.
right now.
I just put whatever I could in that, man.
Like that face you just gave me, Fode, was like, I need to run to the restroom.
Oh, man.
You're sweating. You were
Fode,
sweating.
how you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, no, my face is streaming right now.
Yeah.
He said it's not
You're
that
live
bad.
streaming that face.
It's tasty.
It does. It's killing me right
Wow.
now. My nose is dripping. My eyes are dripping. My pussy's
It's like a
dripping,
really,
my whole
really
shit.
bad relationship. At the beginning, it's cool, but near the end, it's just like kicks you right in the teeth.
Yeah, like, I don't have the camera on me right now, thank God, but...
Put the camera on you.
Nah. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little verklempt over the whole situation.
Verklempt. I like it. All right, so we need one more sauce here, Robin. You want to tell them we're ready?
All right.
This last sauce is going to be the scorpion sauce. Kaden, you want to tell us a little bit about it before we have it?
So this scorpion sauce is from Robberitos here in Lancaster, and it's a different kind of hot than any of these were.
I'm not.
You have to do the last one. You gotta do it.
No, like, I can't finish the goddamn show eating this shit.
That'll be all right. So I got it from Robberitos. I went in one day and got a burrito, or a Robberito rather, and it was hot as fuck. So I brought it out for everybody.
Robin's having some more of the sauce.
Oh, hey, Shady.
Always, Caesar.
Waiting on the last one.
That last one
I'm
really
actually
got
just
me.
waiting. I'm just waiting on Robin right now. I want to see what happens here.
Everybody's looking at. Everybody's all teary-eyed.
Oh, there's the scorpion sauce. This is the final round, guys. Final round, difficult questions. Wait, no, hold on. What's after scorpion? Is that the one?
Yo, this wing challenge is way worse than the last one.
Right? This one's actually painful.
It's down to Julius.
Down to two. Who's got Mike and what was your name again? Mike and Matt.
Oh.
How bad is this?
And we have a guest appearance by a guy named Shady.
Oh.
You like it?
All right, guys. Consume your final wing.
Get one to Fode. Get one to Fode right now.
I can't even
take it, Fode.
I have
Take
a
it.
show to host here.
You'll be all right.
Nah, I'm not gonna be all right. I'm
You're
all
having your first name, man's a little bitch.
Yep, little bitch.
All right. I'll
All right, guys. First, final question here is name a bounty hunter from the Star Wars universe.
Oh. This is hot, dog.
Dare I?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to take a little
Outstanding. Well, that's two right there. It's the last two. Who is going to be the last man standing?
All right, so should I jump in real quick?
I think we need a tiebreaker.
How late is this going to hit? Well, listen. So what's about to happen is the last round, and it's just two people. So that's just two. One vegan and one
I
Matt
tried a
normal.
little bit earlier.
But what's going to happen is
That last one, I think before was.
you're weird. I'm sorry. No. So what's about to happen is you're going to eat 6 wings as fast as you can that has every sauce in it, ladies and gentlemen.
I just can't right now.
And you're going to answer a question to see who wins.
On overload.
And that's what's going to happen. He just laughed very maniacally.
We'll see if we even get to the question.
Because the wings and tater tots we have, you're going to do 2 tater tots per wing. So you're just eating 2 at a time. And you're going to eat 6 bone-in wings as fast as you can and answer the last question, and that is how we will figure
Your
out
lips
who
are going to
wins.
hurt.
And you're gonna have a little bit of a break because we just had a big go order.
Okay.
So I gotta cook the wings from scratch, but not from scratch. But like, it's gonna
Yeah,
be like
gotcha.
You have to kill the chicken first?
You have to kill the chicken first? Got it.
Yo, Yo, not to just for myself, but should we take a break?
I think we should give these guys in front of us a break if they got to do 6 wings.
I want to give you guys a
drink
hand
some
because
water, have some
I just
fun.
tapped
Well
out
done.
myself. That was really good.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Yeah. This
with
is
the,
seriously this is no
esophageal
joke. Last
fortitude.
time it was not a joke, but it was a bit of it wasn't nearly as hot as I thought it was going to be. This time around, we're seriously getting down. So we'll be back in a few, and after our taste buds recover.
Actually, if somebody wants to get me a glass of water, I'll eat the rest of the scorpion wing here just to see what happens.
Okay, yes, we are recording.
And we're rolling. Take one. Action.
This is the good one.
Yeah, so what sauces are on this? All of them?
Is this everything?
Kaden, is that right?
This is the death
all
match.
All the sauces?
Describe this
So Mike is
Okay,
eating.
so-
Who else is eating this?
Wait, let's wait 1 sec.
Monstrosity.
So this is okay. Go ahead. So this is all 5 sauces put together on the wings, and as fast as you can, eat these wings, gentlemen.
You are a
and then you're gonna
sick
answer a
man.
question. I
You're
know.
a sick man.
I know. I learned it from you. Okay.
I know, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Cruel and unusual.
Wait, so
as
how
fast
many?
as you gentlemen can get through them, make it happen.
Wait, Kaden, how many wings do they have in front of them right
They
now?
have 6 each.
6 wings.
I believe he actually has 7.
I have 12 tater tots.
So they basically start from square 1 through square
Giggling.
6 and just go for that shit.
So Bede, help us out
fast as
here.
you
Bede,
can, 'cause
we
the
need
first one
to
does answer the
understand
question.
when you have the bone-in wings. There's a tongue technique, right?
Right.
Yes. Explain the tongue technique.
Well, I'm
You
pretty
take,
sure.
Like you bite from the east, then you bite from the west.
I bite from.
bite that I like best.
And then
I gotta say,
See,
like,
I bite from the
obviously everybody
south.
knows
and-
Rebel Cause. I do all
from
that
the
stuff
south
in the
and the
community,
north?
all that great
You
stuff.
bite from the
you're
south
I
and
have
go
to
up
be an
north.
asshole on
Southern
occasion,
Yankee.
so this is where all that came
I
in.
go long ways.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm sorry, but this is also very entertaining.
I think as long as we get through this without a hospital visit, we're good.
I didn't say I was apologizing.
So I'm starting to see just a little bit of perspiration.
There's some heat going on.
Both
I saw
Mike
Mike
is slowing
Hinton take
down
his
there.
Yoda hat off there, buddy. That's
Mike's
toasty
looking
there.
a little rougher
Mike
here.
said, "Give me that water."
Both gentlemen just a little bit
I
perspired.
mean, he took off his cap. He's so hot right now.
If you gentlemen can't continue, you're
Thank you,
more than
Jess.
welcome to say so.
Jess, another one of our bar
guys can quit if you
waitresses
want.
who's been kicking butt tonight.
Then I'll
serving
ask the
all of us,
question.
Plus the regular people.
No, you have to make it through. You have to get through them, gentlemen.
All 6. Is it 6 wings each? Did we say?
Oh.
Is that Mike?
I'm tapping out.
Mike's tapping out.
Mike's tapping
Matt
out.
over here. Matt,
How do you
I'll
go
tell you what,
there?
man. I'll give you a little bit of a
If you
break
get through
here.
those and answer this question, you're good to go, buddy.
I think you absolutely the question at this point.
Yes, he is. He is. It's true.
They're all
All right. Well, congratulations, Matt. You are the winner of the 2nd annual Brewskins. That is a great sir. That is yours.
You win a free.
Nice. Again, my tech chewy.
Now
you get to come back and ask
him
some
the
more.
question, though, anyway.
I got one. Thank you.
All right, guys. So this is the
Can I get
question
one of
you
those too?
would have had to answer. You got
Alright,
both
go.
of those. Name 3 places in the Star Wars universe destroyed by a super weapon.
Alderaan.
Boom, 1.
Wait, say that again.
Where?
Osmium Alderaan.
3 places.
3 places.
Dantooine?
I think Dantooine was.
Jeddah City.
You're
No?
not.
Dantooine doesn't count.
Just- I'm
That was just
trolling.
lasers.
Just trolling.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'll give a hint. Rogue One? Anybody
trolled
seen that movie?
Dantooine.
I have, but
Places, not planets.
is that what it is?
City.
Scarif?
All scares.
So I can name a couple. So Alderaan, Jeddah City, Scarif, We're going Legends, so we'll say Malachor and Malachor 5. That was Legends and Canon.
Wait a minute.
All
Genesity. It's a single reactor. A single reactor.
Kaden gets the mic.
They destroy the planet.
It doesn't matter who. Whoever's speaking needs to talk into the microphone.
So yeah, did we catch anything I said?
No.
So we got Alderaan, Genesity, Scarif, Malachor,
Inside the mouth.
Malachor 5.
I agree
from
with that.
Legends. Malachor, are you questioning it?
Yes, I am.
I'm not.
It was
Just to be
destroyed by
clear,
Super
I'm
Bowl.
not. I'm not
I'm
questioning.
not
Did
saying
any of you
it's
guys
wrong,
get
I'm
that
just
like the
questioning
wings
it.
or like
Rebel.
the last stuff? Do you want one? You
ever
can have
watch
one. You
Rebel?
can have one.
Yes. What happened on Malachor?
They activated the super weapon within
What
the
super
Sith
weapon?
Temple. The Sith Temple.
Define it.
It wasn't defined in the canon.
It's not defined, so it's not defined yet.
Well, it's a super weapon. It's
Is it?
confirmed.
It's a weapon.
It's a super weapon.
Is it a super weapon?
That's why all trying to unlock it.
No, I'm good.
Boom.
See, I'm just questioning it. I'm not, again,
Stop!
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Dad, stop.
Dad, stop!
But is it on the level
not my
of
dad.
the
You're
Star
not
of
my
Death?
Is it on the level of what?
The Star of Death.
I mean, no.
Oh, it's
But
not.
it's a super weapon.
But it's a super weapon.
Stop arguing.
So
about
if
the
Malachor is a super weapon, what is a Death Star? A super weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
If
I'm glad
Chewbacca
we're
lives
clear
on
that.
Endor, you must acquit.
The defense rests.
All right, so.
I don't have a response to that, actually.
If a tree falls in the forest of Kashyyyk, does Chewie
All right.
growl?
Yes.
Probably.
So,
Ouch.
we are about at 6:30, which means we have to start getting into the raffle. But before that, we do have a special announcement, which Mr. Vote is going to switch the slide right after I say what it is.
Do we need to give
So-
Robin a microphone?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's what she said.
So I'm going to talk about it first. But everybody knows, Star Wars Celebration, right? Yeah. So
Yep.
in April, Rebel Cause and Brick City will be hosting Star Wars Celebration Lancaster at Telus 360. Which we will have vendors, artists, a lightsaber school, and so much more we can't even tell you about that yet. So, and it's free to get in. Again, raising money for the Water Street mission. So again, Telus 360, April 13th, and we got 5 hours, people. It's gonna be awesome. So that's our special announcement. Of course, if they can make it, still yet to be determined. And they're not paying attention, but Fode and Beat will be hosting the lightsaber school.
I can listen and read at the same time.
So that's the big news, ladies and gentlemen. You can find the event on Facebook coming up very soon.
Article's already out at brickcityblockade.com with all the
Absolutely.
information, so you can check that out.
Robin, do you have any input?
I hope people are prepared for what we have planned for Celebration Lancaster because we haven't even scratched the surface of the potential. There are things that Kaden and I and the entire crew who's involved we cannot say just yet.
Hey, Robin?
We're super excited.
Robin.
Yes, Mr. Steve.
I'm not prepared.
You are not prepared.
No.
Of course,
That's your loss.
You're not invited either.
You're not invited either.
So we're all super excited. We hope everybody can make it out to that. We're going to come on down from New Hampshire. We're going to unite the fandom once again there at Celebration in Lancaster this April. Or you could say this April now because we're at the end of 2018. 2019, we're super excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be a blast.
Love it. Love it.
All right, so
love.
who...
Hashtag so love.
Oh, that's a secret, Mike. You can't tell anybody about that, Mike.
Sorry.
What are you doing, Mike? The Spice has got his brain all messed up,
I know my
Mike.
brain is fried. Here, I'll just put
Good thing you didn't
Zoe's
say it
raised
into the
parents.
mic.
Hey, Zoe's raised parents. How's that?
That's pretty good. So, who wants to help call up these raffle tickets?
I'll help.
Mr. James Brown, I think that's you.
I'll help pull
I
him.
think I can
Somebody
read
else
my
can
tickets
call him out
after
this
this.
time. People got annoyed last time I did it.
Hold on now.
All right, now hold on.
Right here.
Do you want to run through here real quick and tell everybody? Yeah, please do.
What's up? Captain Kirk here with your main man, Quentin.
Oh,
I gotta read
shit.
off mine.
Hey y'all, this be your main man, Fode, and we can't do nothing to
Signs and notes, shit and things.
and stuff and fucking you
Mr.
know
B
what.
or Robin, either one.
Hey,
These are Clyde's tickets he left with me. Can someone read them off?
Give him here, Malfoy.
Thank you.
Oh, now we're Harry Pottering.
Before I knock you off your brew.
Oh god.
Yeah, bro. Slytherin.
Is everybody here for the raffle? That's in the raffle.
Raffle.
Because if we don't call your, if we call it and you don't come up, it's out.
Next.
That's it. We're gonna get the next one.
That's not how it works.
Closer.
That's how it works. That is how social works. All right, so first ticket.
Somebody told me.
Last three numbers. 233.
233. Hey, I got it.
You got it?
Hey!
So I know Mr. Clyde wanted these two. That's the side for Clyde. Could you pop that up?
Yeah. Can I
So
just
we're
get
holding
verification here? Last numbers
right
are
there.
233.
Next, 233.
233.
A $1 Christmas present.
219.
219.
Yeah, Zoe.
A little water.
Damn.
Right.
We just missed it.
Poor guy.
Someone else got it.
Nice.
We don't want any Skywalkers in our house. Come on, we're Imperials.
232.
232.
Hey, winner.
Clyde again.
Winner.
Chicken dinner.
All right,
Robin,
already
will
won
you
one.
verify?
Did
So
you
I
just
think
mix
we-
them up before you
Yes.
picked them out?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did already.
You didn't put any. Clyde already won, so we're gonna skip that one.
You put in
Oh,
these
oh,
here?
yeah.
You're making the rules.
You didn't put any in there.
206.
206.
I think it's me. No.
Thank you.
Who's in me?
206. That's me.
206. Mr. Hinton, come on up, sir.
Can I have the A-wing?
Good choice.
I respect that choice. There you go,
I
Mr.
thought
Ben.
we- I thought you
That's
were
just
doing-
target practice for the Imperials.
Right.
Ah!
Yeah. Nosferatu.
222.
Over here.
Clyde again. All right.
Quick up.
Colorado, yeah. All right, so that's for Clyde. Again over there.
Another one. I thought you had to be
What is this?
present.
What's not? I told Mr. Clyde this is the last one for Mr. Clyde, though. 237.
Look at that. I'm doing action figure reviews.
That would have been me.
237. Are you serious?
I had a lot.
Come on.
Yo, I had 220 to
Steven!
79.
Hey. Clyde, you've been cut off.
Is it Talon?
I'll buy another beer.
Isn't that technically your job?
We don't
too?
have a loop either.
254.
Hey, that's me!
Nice job, Jane!
I got Ben!
That was so good.
Oh, wow.
We are.
255.
I'll take that one too.
All right.
Love it.
207.
207. Main area code.
That's me. That's someone who has it. That's someone else who has a ticket.
Someone who has it? All right, then we're going to put one aside.
Right on.
So we have these two. Maybe we'll, we're going to put
something
one
else
more.
here.
We got a lot of stuff.
Slashes and shots.
We are going for the glasses and the shaker. 2 prizes this time, and that's it.
Really?
Jesse, come get one, sir.
Hey! Jesse!
Glasses, shaker. There is a glasses shaker.
We get one of them. They're doing two.
And the winner of the shaker is Miss Quinn. All right, let's do the VR one next.
I don't think we put in for this one.
All right, the winner of the Switch VR
We didn't put it in.
gift certificate is Quinn.
Steve over there at the young mom.
Right now,
It is.
the
Blaster.
All right, the E11.
E11.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Steve Kirk.
The best blaster in Star Wars.
Not Steve Kerr.
That's true.
John. I can't read your last name. Give me your last name. 287.
John 287. Don't get that shit twisted with John 286 or John 288, motherfucker.
316. What about John 316?
John 316 is different.
Totally different.
John.
John 3:16 says again, thou shalt not shoot your neighbor with an 11.
Yo, that is the
I'm so sorry.
sickest thing I've seen. Look at how happy that man is to get an E11. Just look at that.
That's a good chance.
That's like one of the best chances.
Yeah. 250.
That's me. It's gotta be.
We have multiple. Take the Jameson, sir.
This is the Jameson.
That's a Cardi one. That was nuts. That was.
Matt.
Oh yeah.
Bacardi or that one?
Which one do you want, Maddie?
I want the one on the right. That one? Yeah.
I got 2 more of those.
Now you got 1 more?
2 more.
Yay!
I can another one of those ones.
Todd Geiger. We're gonna give him Todd who wants to spell one right now. Where is that?
It's down in the
261.
That's me again.
Boston. Do you want to?
It don't count.
Okay.
There's a cardboard box on the table.
That's
like
a
a card and
Bacardi.
everything.
All right. On to the last raffle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items.
That's for the party sign. It's got the plug-in and everything.
All right.
That's why he's on a New England podcast.
Chris. Where's Chris? All right. Go ahead and pick one of these.
You can do it anywhere else, baby. You can do it anywhere else.
Can I pick? Afra, Malgus.
Oh, get the spices.
Spices. Spices. Oh, the StarBQ pork rub is the first one to go.
Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I think we just stuck a good day of the week.
Todd wanted the pork rub too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, happy Christmas. Happy Life Day, happy Wookiee Porn Day.
Tony! Where's Tony?
They left
Tony.
It's weird.
Tony!
Oh my god, why does that happen?
I know.
You guys need to mix them up.
What are you doing? James, come down.
That's just flipping them, that's not mixing.
Yeah! 2-0-0!
I'll take the Mud Trooper.
The Mud Trooper.
I like
Inman
it.
Trooper. There you go,
Jacked
sir.
off, not stirred.
All right, next. Stop.
That's exactly what you just did, too.
In the wine?
John!
Jeez, John would have
My wife can't do it. It's like a half
John?
Yeah.
You need to show Steve and tell John.
I'm going to pull 2 more and then John can pick one.
You're fine.
John!
Oh my god! He's selling $50. He just like.
It's John.
I'm going to guess John.
John.
Oh my god! Give John some. He's gonna get
He's
some.
getting one. He's getting one.
Johnny boy.
Todd Geiger. He already got some. So let's get someone that's here.
Raise your hand
201.
from 1 to 10.
That's my
That's
That's similar to my customer.
He has a whole blast.
All right. Who hasn't won anything?
Just say it. Raise your hand.
Come pick something out. Karen, do you want something?
Totally, but
On the
so amazing prizes. I just I almost got the one you got. Whatever you would like. This is
Ellie means gold.
Afro Malgus. Alright.
2 items.
So John. So we're doing 1 more, right? Get 1 more.
Because I used to have the same one you have.
And it's John for done.
Yeah, well, it was all the time.
Alright, we're done. That was the raffle, ladies and gentlemen. So again, guys, we're gonna start wrapping up here. Good time, take everybody. I want a picture of everybody. Number one, everybody get together for a big group picture. Steve, you can definitely be in it.
Okay.
And I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It was a great time. I hope everybody had fun. And may the
force be with you.
Hey y'all! Thank you so much for coming out. What's the website for Rebel Cause?
RebelChatter.com.
RebelChatter.com.
And Facebook at Rebel Cause Lancaster. Instagram under that same name.
Rumplebrewskins.
Rumplebrewskins on Facebook.
StarBQpod.com. BrickCityBlockade.com. San Diego Sabers.net, bitch. And of course the Water Street Restaurant.
And shouts to Dawn, Sam,
Yes. And the whole crew over here who's been so good.
Absolutely. Because they were coming back here to the back room serving us without us having to go up to the bar.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning out. We don't blame you for that last part. And we'd say may the force be with you. And I think today actually we may in fact say.
No, don't.
Say
yeah,
it.
we ain't no fucks.
Alright, so these